Alright, fam. Guess what time it is? It's Pride Month, which means it's time for the Queer Lit Readathon! And this is the only flag that I could reach. So, non-binary rights. So the first book on my Queer Lit Readathon TBR is Reverie by Ryan LaSala. This book is gonna complete the Rainbow Cover Challenge, the Queer Friends Challenge, the 5-Star Prediction Challenge, and the Create Your Own Challenge, which I decided to make a buddy read challenge because I will be buddy reading this with Graham over at the archive. He is the one that actually got this book for me, so it only seemed fitting that we should do a buddy read of it. I've heard nothing but great things, so I'm sure it's going to be. But yeah, that is my first book and the only book that I own that is on my TBR. The next book on my TBR is Running with Lions, which completes the Queer Sports and the Backlist title challenges. This is an ebook I'm getting from Scribd, though, so we might get to it, we might not get to it. It's an ebook, so I probably won't finish it if I get to it, but we out here trying, doing our best. But anyway, Running with Lions is about this guy who joins, I believe, the soccer team, and there's like a rivals to lovers romance, if I'm not mistaken. And that's all I really know. The next book on my TBR is Sorted. I didn't write down the full title. I know it has a longer title, but I didn't write it down, and I can't look it up right now. So, and I didn't even write down the author because I'm a dumbass. I know Julian Winters wrote Running with Lions. I know this because I bought another one of his books. But yes. So, I don't know who the author is. I just know that it's about a trans person and it's a memoir. So, it's queer. I'm using it for the nonfiction challenge. And I'm listening to it on audiobook. So let's just get on to the 2 webcomics that I'm going to be reading. The first webcomic I'm going to be reading is none other than Heartstopper. So I'm already behind, so I have a couple of updates saved. And I'm sure there's going to be probably one more before the Queer Lit Readathon starts. But I have 2 updates saved, and I'm not going to read them. I'm practicing self-control. I'm saving them, and I'm going to read them that week. And it fulfills the Summer Vibes Challenge, because right now, Heartstopper is set during the summer, and obviously that gives you summer vibes, but also just because I feel like Heartstopper in general gives you summer vibes. I don't know, maybe that's just me. The second webcomic and the last thing on my TBR is the Fever King webtoon. So, I found this after I read The Fever King, and I was like, oh my god, there's a webtoon, I have to read it. So, it is completing the graphic novel challenge, the non-coming out story challenge, and the by Pan MC challenge. So, I have been reading the Fever King webtoon updates as they happen. One just happened, and I'm gonna try and save it, so I have multiple updates to read for the Queer Lit Readathon. I'm gonna practice more self-control and just not read it, even though it's at a really good point in the story. It's fine. I'll read it during that week, and it'll be great. That is my entire TBR, so now it's time to move right on into my fun fact of the day, which is also kind of queer. It's these magnets that I got. I got 4 of them. And I'll be showing them to you now. The first one says Space Ace, and it has an Ace Saturn, which is really cool. I love Saturn, so I love this. Then we have a non-binary dragon, which is the cutest fucking thing, I think. And look, he's holding a non-binary flag, and his tail is also the gender symbol for non-binary, so I just think that's really fucking cool. This is the most me of these magnets, and it says, I don't have a gender, I have anxiety. So, yeah, you know, I don't have a gender, I just have anxiety. Which, you know, fucking mood, man. The last one isn't quite queer, but it says smash capitalism, which I feel like most queer people can get behind. So that's all I have for you today. Let me know if you're also participating in the Queerlit Readathon, because it is my favorite readathon, and I'll go check out your TBR if you have one. If you don't have one, just let me know in the comments what you're reading if you don't have a video TBR. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.